Justin and Hailey Bieber. Are they having a baby in 2024? The internet's been blowing up with this question because these two have been together for quite a while. Let's unpack their future forecast for 2024 in this video and also look at their compatibility. This is Lydia Nitya with Karma Chameleon. So happy to see you. And I've been tracking this couple for a while. They are a pure delight. Their love seems truly genuine. They're very affectionate with each other. And I'm curious to see what is their Bazi Chinese astrology. So let's get into it, friends. All right, so here we have Hailey Bieber, born November 22nd, 1996, 8:15 in the morning. And her Bazi astrology is Yang Fire Rat Year, a Yin Earth Pig Month, a Yin Water Pig Day, and a Yang Fire Dragon Hour. And then we look at Justin Bieber's chart, which is March 1st, 1994 at 00:56 in the morning. His chart has a Yang Wood Dog for year, a Yang Fire Tiger for the month, a Yang Fire Dog for day, and an hour of Yang Earth Rat. Now, right away with Justin, we can tell that this is somebody who has a very strong personality and is incredibly loyal, and very much about justice and fairness. He's born in both the year and day of the dog. So that is all his personality, right? And dogs root for the underdog. Dogs are the people that stand up for those who can't stand up for themselves. Their number one word is justice. And next to that is faith and trust and honesty and ethics. I also thought it was kind of interesting. His name is Justin, which sounds like justice almost. Anyway, so when we look at where they are as a couple and the insights into the year that they got married, which originally they got hitched in 2018, and then they had their actual wedding a year later. And I don't know if you've seen the video on YouTube, but it is a beautiful wedding, very small, very sweet. They both have this element of fairness and justice. And for her especially, she really needs her life to be balanced. She needs her life to be stress-free and to not have things go awry because she can get really frustrated. And with Hailey, her chart as a person that's a rat and a pig is all about people. She is a people person. She's extroverted. She's a little more balanced yin yang than he is, but she's got a lot of strength, but she's got two pigs. And the pig, I've often said, is one of my favorites because pigs are people that everyone loves, everybody gets along with, and they're just easygoing, very laid back, easygoing people. And the rat is there, being financially fiscal, being responsible with your money, earning money is important, and also creating your crowd, who your audience is, and connecting to people, So in looking at that, having two pigs creates a self-punishment. And I had mentioned just a minute ago how she needs life to just hum along. She doesn't want the drama. It's not something, it's like one of those things, she doesn't have the capacity to deal with it. It gets her all in a bunch. In addition to that is this self-punishment where she has a tendency to get very stuck, very frustrated with herself, old behavior patterns, old ways of thinking that she kind of gets stuck in her head. Well, that's not surprising. Over 56% of her own element of water with no metal, so nothing supporting her, only 9% wood, so there's very little outlet for all of that water to go. She's got a balanced amount of fire, what she controls, and earth is balanced at 17%. She really needs metal in her chart to support her incredibly overinflated water. And it wouldn't hurt to have some wood because that motivates her, that gets her out. Well, it's interesting because her life pillar gives her both of that. And it's wonderful when your life pillar gives you the things you most need. So that's a benefit. So, got these two people. Hailey, when we look at the day pillar to see what we're looking for in your relationship, she's looking for someone that is a partner and a best friend. This is somebody also who brings out a side of her that she doesn't share with anyone else. It's somebody that she brings a lot of her own intuitiveness into it. This is a kind of a knowing with a capital K kind of a relationship. They know each other. Maybe it's from a past life. And this is, she tends to seek a guy that's got the boy, kind of vibe, the younger guy, the almost acts like a kid. And also a guy that's rebellious, that goes to the tune of his own tune, who is unique in that. Very smart, gutsy, bold. Yeah. So that's what she's looking for. Then you look at what he's looking for in a relationship. And as a yang fire person, and she's yin water, this is spicy, sizzling hot kind of romance. A lot of passion when you put fire and water together, especially since she's yin water, which is like mist, and he's like the bonfire, big yang fire, right? And you know that when you have a big bonfire and it starts to softly rain, it's like sizzle. Woo! So he's looking for fun, and I saw that all through his chart. A lot of creative energy, a lot of output energy, and everything he's creating and doing, he's so loving it. And that shows up in his career. He loves what he does. Then, in addition to that, rooted in here is his wife, his wealth and property, his wife, and also like Hailey, this is a relationship that is a partnership in which she brings out an aspect, a side of him he only shares with her. So, given that they aren't exactly looking for the same thing, but there's enough there to hang on to. And the fact that his marriage is rooted in there shows longevity. Hers, not so much. And honestly, if anything were to go wrong in this relationship, I would say it would be coming from her. Now, I could unpack a bunch about their wedding day, but I want to jump, I think, over to what's going on for 2024, because there's a lot of buzz about having a baby. Now, in 2021, she moved into a new luck cycle, ages 25 to 34. And this luck cycle of Yang Fire Monkey is bringing in money and wealth and property and travel all that yummy abundance. But the yang metal of the monkey of this new luck cycle speaks to everything about motherhood. And I saw this with Paris Hilton's chart. And this is a time when she is going to be nesting and creating a family. It is about work, and it's about taking on new roles, new responsibilities. You see? So now, if that's her luck cycle, all she needs is to have the right elements come in for the baby to be manifest. It's pretty cool. So we look at this coming year, which is Yang Wood, and this is pointing to having a son is very strong. This is a big, 2024 is a big year of change for Hailey. It's a year that very strongly promotes having a son and having a lot of big change go on in her life. Now, her hour is the dragon. So her career is going to see big shakeups and changes for sure. The dragon highlights her marriage, family, the nest. It is all about her responsibilities and her work. There's also another little hint in there of the dragon of a little baby girl. Could be one or the other. Either way, it's going to be a big change. I'm pretty excited about this. So, my prediction for 2024 for Hailey looks very much like we could be seeing a pregnancy on the way. Let's earmark that and come back in 9 months. All right, so how about Justin? So when we look at this coming year, the Yang Wood sitting on top of the dragon speaks of this being a deeply spiritual time for him. It is also a time when he is learning deep lessons. This is a very supportive energy for him. When we look at his chart, he is very strong in his fiery self. He has very good support, 25% wood. He has a lot of energy going into what he creates and does, which is 30% earth. Weak in metal, just like Hailey. And his water is also weak, which is where he has career and marriage. That's at about 11%. So, like Hailey, he is a very strong day master, but he isn't as self-consumed as she is. I would imagine sometimes it's hard to get into her orbit. I've said that before about people that have such an inflated amount of their own element. So for him, this is a tricky year for Justin, being born in the year and the day of the dog, which is the enemy of the dragon. This is going to be a really challenging year for him. What could possibly be going on? Well, let's take a look. When we see, this is very much a year of doing a lot of creative work, being very motivated, very active. The mention of his mother, of legal issues, of family, and also mention of a daughter. So interesting that they both have mention of motherhood. They both have mention of daughters. The only thing that really makes me caution here is the fact that he's got, this conflict so strong coming at him, and it's going to hit his marriage. It's going to hit himself. It's so whoa, not liking that. So Justin tends to be, his personality is cautious. He's more quiet. He's honest. He's lucky with money, and he needs that motivation. Whereas Hailey, She really desires fame and leadership. They both have very strong leadership qualities. She has a great probability for wealth and success in life. She's very adventurous. She's a fighter, and she can come off as being overconfident. They both can be aloof and self-involved. Yeah, so interesting, these two. And I think that, the overall forecast for their marriage, I think, is strong. I think that there's a lot that pulls them together. And I think 2024, I'm predicting that they have a daughter this year. Really fascinating to see how this all unfolds. And especially for Justin, having his chart so embattled for 2024. How is this going to play out for him? And checking out that her hour, which is also her career and children, is a dragon hit with a dragon year. And remember what I said about conflict and when two opposing animals butt heads, it's not always that things fall apart. Sometimes something is broken open. And for her, it could be motherhood is breaking open, that she is breaking open into having this sweet baby girl. And I'm wishing them both all the best, blessings along the way. And I'm curious to see in the coming months if we don't see an announcement. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Feel free to leave questions, comments, and if there is a celebrity couple or a celebrity you're interested in knowing their Bazi astrology, let me know in the comments. Till next time, friends, be well.